could be an amazing innuendo. Craft that out, Koshkii. Doze, using doze. All right, guys, game two is going to be Breon Terraces. Bly's up 1-0. Breon Terraces, we see a lot of 14-13s from Zerg into the gold base, and I've actually seen that on this specific map in, I think it was Koshkii versus Hearthstone. Koshkii goes 14-13 and just floods. Hearthstone takes the gold and just finishes it.
This is considered a very Zerg favored map, and I'm thinking that Bly will take advantage of that as well as he can, but we can also see what Pili is going to do to counter that. Alright, let's go ahead and introduce our players here in the bottom right-hand corner of Breon Terraces. We have got Acer's Bly.
And in the top left-hand corner, we have Psystorm Gaming's PiLiPiLi. I'm trying to do the opposite inflection, but I just can't quite go down that low. Right off the bat, a very quick probe scout from PiLiPiLi, but is it a probe scout? IDK.
It's an interesting pylon placement. Also, I think interesting to note here, do you think an Overlord's going to come around this at all? Do you think a Zergling's going to scout over here?
Wait, let me think. It will scout it, but it's going to be maybe not slightly too late. Actually, it will scout it. The current second Zerg is going to scout that. Bly, oh my word, right off the bat, he's going to lose this game, canceled his natural, repositioned it. It's actually really deceiving, that natural base where it goes down. It's a little bit farther away than most other gold bases.
So yeah, Bly, he is going to scout this with his Overlord. You can kind of see that pathing there, but do you think when he sees it, is it going to be too late?
Okay, so he's going to see it, I'm going to say in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, these gates are going to be done, and their stuff is going to be on the way. So he's going to have approximately a minute, maybe a little less than a minute. I'll say 45 seconds to defend it. He's going for a quick third hatch. PiLiPiLi knows exactly what he's doing. I don't think Bly can defend unless it's crazy. Bly has roughly a minute to be able to defend against this, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
And it feels like this is a really good option for Protoss on this map, because you don't really want to play a macro game versus Zerg when they can get those quick gold. So this is kind of something you need to do. And now Bly has spotted this attack. He sees these being chronoed. He cancels that third base and is now going to prepare his defense. We've got a spine crawler being made up in the main.
Even though Bly has the gold, it's a very open gold, and it may be just tribute. PiLiPiLi doesn't even go for this, and this is a beautiful, not even mind game, but just decision from PiLiPiLi. Nice surround on these links. Can he pick up that first Zealot? First Zealot's going to go down on the Probe. Probe also goes down, negating any more buildings, and these links are going to try to survive as long as they can. But as I was going to say is, Bly almost always goes for quick 3 hatches. Almost always, just period. As I was mentioning, I have seen lots of players like Koshkii go 14-13 on this map, take the gold, but no. So, in the end, this was a nice decision from PiLiPiLi, whether or not he gets damage done.
The Lings are heading towards Pili's base, so how is Pili going to defend that Ling attack back at his main when the majority of the Zealots are attacking the the gold? There is one Zealot kind of running up, but is that going to be enough?
Will it be enough is the big question. Lings right now doing a little bit of damage, but it's so important for Bly not to lose them. He can't just suicide them in, and let's say they get 10 to 15 kills, whatever, and then they die. He can't do that. He can't risk it. He has to keep these Lings alive. They're the only thing, because now they're keeping some of the Zealots back. Zealots of PiLiPiLi kill the natural base of Bly, but at the same time, he's sending everything he can over. We'll see how well PiLiPiLi can defend with the one Zealot and a couple probes. Zealot goes down.
So many
and now it's the probes, but I don't know. 3 Lings going down in total. How many are on the map? 14 Lings, 8, 9, 10, 11 workers going down, and even more Lings are flooding in. At the same time, how many Zealots do we have on the other side of the map? We have a total of 9 Zealots, and they're focusing down the spine. They're going to go down relatively quickly. Drones are being pulled, and the exact opposite or the exact same thing is happening on the other side of the map. PiLiPiLi has 0 workers to the 19 of Bly, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Bly's up 1-0.
The spine crawler, though, doing a lot of work on these Zealots as well. We've got roaches coming out, so that
Bly,
is
roaches were on the
GG.
way. GG, Bly 2-0. Oh, this is a best of 5. The winner gets not $5. The winner gets $20 and 500 OS. I keep thinking the wrong tournament thing for points. 500 RSL points. I'm so used to casting some C stuff that there's just this name of points in my head. It's 500 RSL points, which the top 4, after all these weeklies are played, I just assume get invited to the next season of RSL, which is a very fun thing in a lot of games. So close, though, in that last game.
It was, but I think Bly made the correct decision in sending those links up into the main. That did a lot of damage.
He made the correct decision, but let's think after that. So what should PiLiPiLi have done? Now, PiLiPiLi can't send the Zealots home. If he sends the Zealots home, maybe he kills the Lings. The Lings can just sidestep it and run away. I think overall it was a good choice by PiLiPiLi. Maybe what PiLiPiLi should have done is not sniped the natural, aka the gold base of Bly, and went for the main, causing drones to go down and maybe forcing the Lings to come back. He needed to actually pose more of a threat than just losing the natural of Bly. I think that was maybe the better decision,
Yeah.
although PiLiPiLi decided to take out the natural and try to